Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another transfer speciale, ladies and gentlemen. We're already talking transfers because Liverpool Football Club are on the beach, but we won't be on the beach. We're here to deliver you content on a daily. I know you're all bored as hell, and we got you covered, Habibis. Big up to every single one of you guys. Please do make sure you guys are slapping the like button on your way in. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This is Football if you're ready to do so. There's already 300 people in the house. This is you watching us. I want you to hit this X, hit this like button right here. You guys know how intense Sam X Tom Littles gets. So the last thing we need is you guys waffling and not hitting the like button. So please do hit the like button. Do subscribe. The reason why I have so much energy is the Ornstein Bomba dropped. You get me? Ornstein Bomba. Pep Guardiola is fucking off. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. The ball checkbook fraud is now gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Habibi, bye-bye. Ma'as-salama. Don't come back. Don't show me your face. Unless you want to manage my football club, innit? I'll welcome you with open arms. Come do this pass, boring crap at my club, please. I'm happy for it. You know, run before the charges. Exactly, Shuraida. Big up to every single one of you guys. Please do make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This is Football. Joining us on the channel. Shall I play you the Tom Little rap, chat? Chat. Click 1 in the chat if you want to listen to Tom Little rap. And click 2 in the chat if you don't want to listen to Tom Little rap. If I see more 1s, I'll play his rap. If I see more 2s, I'll not play his rap. I'll actually respect the audience. What do you guys want, Habibi? Tell me. 1 if you want me to introduce him via the Tom Little rap. There you are. There you are. منصور صدق عشانك بس راح اشغلها. وردة والله. There you are. So joining us on the channel is Beatles represent. You get me? Brother Tom Little is in the building. Where is it, bro? I actually can't find it. Hi, Tom. I deadass can't find it. How are you doing, Tom?
I can't find it. Oh.
I actually can't. I swear I'm not even messing.
Give it 3 seconds, it'll be on the screen.
I heard him saying that he said, I was surprised we were going in. He's incredible boy. Wonderful. I'm not sure. I don't hear that, but people told me that the crowd was already singing his name. It's just great.
Yeah, mate. I love you. But it's time to go. Gotta mix these packs and potions. No peace till I put a sim in a burner. I'm on a block like Werner. Back road Laker. Fully paid bro. I'm an earner. If I pass, I'm a head top turner. Them elders are washed like Sammy Kadira. And they should start calling me uncle because when I speak on these beats, they get murdered. Bam, 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 bam.
There you are. How are you doing, Tom, brother?
I'm good, mate. It's not often that I'm on this channel 2 times in 2 days now. But here we are. You gotta choose.
The guy that scouted you.
To be honest, I'm shocked you invited me after the battering I gave you on Tuesday. The whitewash I gave you on. Yeah, I very much did. If you go through all the comments on that Tuesday video, not a single one is backing you over me.
Yeah, but you know the same comment section were agreeing with you in August. Now agree with me in May. They're always gonna come back to that.
They were all backing me.
And speaking of Tom, this is what I want to start with straight away. Like, subscribe, Habibs. Slot made Pep retire. It's official. He's terrified. Tom, what's your reaction to the Pep bomba? You get me?
The war is over. This is freedom. This is peace. If I wanted to run agendas, I could say that the moment Klopp fucks off, Pep realizes the competition in the league ain't there, so he decides to go as well. But I'm not going to run agendas. I'm just glad he's going. Fucking pain in my arse, that man. He's going to have one farewell season whilst we're rebuilding, and then all of a sudden we're ready to go. The moment he goes and they bring in fucking De Zerbi. Do you understand the feeling of joy I will have when De Zerbi manages Man City and is shit at Man City because he's a shit manager? the vindication I will get from that, oh, it'll be incredible. It'll be incredible. But it's not all good news from Ornstein, because in that same thing, he did also say that we don't plan on selling Luis Diaz.
I actually don't believe that.
I hope it's not true, but you never know with this football club. It's just... I'm just enjoying the stuff of Pep deciding to go. Obviously, it's not been fully confirmed yet, but the feeling is that he goes, Slot has a year, then we're back winning league titles again. We're loving life, aren't we?
I honestly can't wait for Pep Guardiola to just leave this football club. Honestly, you know what would be the worst thing? Klopp manages Germany and like Pep manages Spain, bro. Like that would be the. And then they like reach the World Cup final and it's Klopp versus Pep again. I can't. Ooh, could Pep be leaving because of the Chargers? There you are.
Could cause uncomfortable conversations. Could cause uncomfortable conversations. It could cause uncomfortable conversations. That's all we'll say. Certain man who've spoken very highly of their football club might have to rein it in and realise that they were trying to put an asterisk on our league title. You might have to put a big fuck off one on all theirs.
Jurgen Klopp's the 3-time Premier League champion. My manager.
Brendan Rodgers is a Premier League champion. You know,
that's bad, to be honest. I don't want to believe it.
I'll tell you what, though, Brendan Rodgers won more Premier Leagues than Mikel Arteta.
There's no way that's the real selection.
Hello, selection.
That is actually the real selection. Selection, you're mad at Tom Little?
I've probably said something about one of his favourite players that have pissed him off, so he's in that little emo cycle.
I don't think that's selection, because selection doesn't caps lock, and selection usually sends a $10 super chat. City's more plastic than Chelsea and PSG combined. Oh, City are definitely plastic. We all know this. You get me? It's a manufactured football club. They say to you. You get me? They say to you, brother, like, we all know this. It's manufactured football club. You understand, man? We all know this.
Let's look at SF. I will educate you right now. The charges that Man City are facing are not from the last 2 seasons. So the last 2 seasons wouldn't involve titles being removed in worst case scenario. The charges run from 2009 or 2008, whenever they got took over, to 2019, I think. It's like a 10-year span. They don't run until today. They've not been charged today. So the last 2 are fine. Tainted, yes. but fine. They wouldn't lose them ones, if you get me.
Big up to Felipe, says, will there be an LFC panel to review your season? Yeah, I'll try get the biggest Liverpool YouTubers, you get me? I'll try get Drifty on, Callum on, James Redmond, you know? And yeah, we'll review the LFC seasons this year. we'll try. I'll try getting Chris Pajak on as well. I'll try for you guys. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, hey, it is what it is. Big up to you, my guy, Felipe. And then he comes back and he says, Slot will work because he's a coach. Great system. Edwards running things. Now we need to have a good summer. But sounds like no attacker is leaving. So add a forward, a DM, and a centre back. Sell Salah, he's washed. Of course, the last one is being sarcastic because he's been pro Salah all year long. Everyone knows this, the ones who have watched, the channel. When it comes to the rest of the stuff, not selling a forward, I'll be honest with you, this is the part where me and Tom are actually going to talk about this stream. So stick around, Felipe, because your super chat will get answered. I appreciate it so much.
I do agree with the point of the way the football club is being set up now, though, where Arne Slot is a coach, not the manager, is the correct way forwards. Because I feel that's where we went wrong in the last couple of years. 100%. Klopp and his coaching team have took on too much responsibility when that's not what they specialize in, and as a result, we've lost what was the difference maker between us and City.
I hear it. Big up my guy Sven, who says, "What should be the punishment if they're guilty?"
I don't know. It's hard to say because the one I'd like is obviously for the titles to be handed elsewhere, but I know that that's not going to happen.
Tell them to run me my trophies right now.
If they were to do that, I'd be fucking shameless. I'd get the entire 13-14 band back together for a fucking trophy parade. Watch me. Kolo Touré and Mamadou Sakho on an open-top bus. But I know that's not going to happen because it'll just be all these legal things. Most likely what will happen, what I would ultimately quite like is for them to be stripped of their titles and kicked out the league. If they're guilty of all of them. Because 115 is mental.
Abdi Has, is that the Chelsea Abdi Has? Because I realize you're actually not mod on my stream. Let me mod this Abdi Has guy. Message me on Snapchat if this is you. And big up, can we get W's in the chat for Josh Byrne? What a guy.
Jesus.
W in the chat for my guy Josh, dropping the 100 piece. 100. You get me? 100 USD. He says, I was depressed and moving to Miami. But Pep got me happy again. My manager slot bring me the. There you are. There you are. And you know, this is actually what we want to start with because the rebuild has started, Tom. Guys, I don't want to keep stopping the stream to say like and subscribe. So hit the like button and subscribe. Spam W's in the chat for my guy Josh. We're gonna keep this chat on the screen as well for you guys. We'll get to the rest of the super chats in a bit. I appreciate every single one of you guys. So I want to talk about Luis Diaz. That's where I want to start this whole thing, Tom. Luis Diaz has been linked by Mundo Deportivo to Barcelona. He's been linked by like 500 Spanish newspapers already to multiple moves to Spanish clubs. He's actually been linked by one of the French newspapers as well, Tom, to a move to PSG. What are your thoughts on the Diaz situation?
I hope he goes. He's certainly the most replaceable of the attackers. He is the way... It's remarkable when you have Darwin Nunez in your team that you still have worse end product than him. Like, that is remarkable. 27, he's been flirting with this move for ages now. That's another part that's got me. He's been flirting with this move. You know, his dad's done interviews. He's done interviews in the past. You know, stuff like that. We still are ultimately at the same position with him that we were when we bought him. He's an exciting winger who can beat a man and can dribble. But the end product is not there. And to close the gap on these top teams when you won't buy world class, you need output machines. Diaz is not one. Diaz is not an output machine. He's the furthest thing from an output machine. So if you get an offer of 60, 70 mil for him, take it and run. You can reinvest that any way you want to.
Do you really believe he's the most replaceable forward?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
100%. Because he has the lowest level of output and he's the most archetypal player. If I was to describe to you what is an average winger, what does an average winger specialize at? It is dribbling, pace, and skills. But they might cost you in front of goal. They might lack the final ball. That's what Diaz does. That's Diaz, but Diaz does it at a pretty high level and has work rate. But I can't accept, for what we need to do, I can't accept that. That isn't good enough for the level we want to reach. When we won Premier League titles, or when we got close to winning Premier League titles, it was because you had output machines in that front line. I could never see Diaz getting 20 goals a season. Never. And I'm not counting all comps here. I'm about, Prem, because that was what we needed to get over the line. You needed close to 20 goals a season. Diaz hasn't even hit 10.
I want to go to his official numbers. But carry on as you speak.
These are the problems. And then I compare them to what we've got already. Bear in mind, you can go out and buy better. But even if I just compare them to in-house solutions, I think Gakpo is better than him. Is he a better... Is he a more archetypal left winger than Diaz? No. But he's better than him. Gets better output. Is more of a threat overall.
Who are you comparing him to? Sorry?
Gakpo. I said Diaz and Gakpo. I think Gakpo is better. I think Nunez on the left gives you... You certainly don't lose much with Nunez on the left. Jota on the left, better. He's just injury prone. I generally sit there and look at it and go, Diaz is the 5th best attacker out of 5. How?
Oh my God.
How have you
Look
been
at
here for 3 years and got 9 big chances created?
You know what it is, guys? Like at this point in time, someone need to explain this. You please need to explain this. Put everything to the side. Everything me and Tom are gonna say on the stream, put it to the side. Someone need to explain this. How the hell does he have 9 big chances created? And how many games again? Let me check. 66 Premier League games. Oh my god, this guy stinks. 9 big chances created in
Sam.
66 games.
Hassan, we're averaging 3 big chances created this season.
You know the people that people wanna what's it called? The people that wanna keep Luis Diaz at the football club. They actually use his creativity as one of the reasons, Tom.
What does he create apart from fucking anger? That's all he creates in my mind. Fucking anger. I get angry watching it. If I go to Gakpo, let me go find Gakpo. How many? I don't have it on this fucking app. Let me go find Gakpo's big chances created. Bear in mind, Gakpo's played a lot less minutes than Diaz, and he's been out of position.
Stop the stream. Look at this camera. Look at the camera right now. Guess how many big chances created Cole Palmer has?
I'm gonna assume 15.
He has 19 big chances created.
19.
Guys, look at this. I'm actually gonna share Cole Palmer stats right now. Look at this, bro. This is Cole Palmer right here. Same filter all seasons, 51 appearances. So 15 less appearances than Diaz. My man has 19 big chances created.
I mean, Hassan, if you want to get even better, Gakpo has been here for a year less than Diaz, but he's played in midfield a lot. He's played out of position a lot. He has 1 less big chance created than Diaz in the Premier League.
But you know what annoys me, Tom? Every time we have this Diaz conversation, someone's gonna pop in and go like, "Yeah, but Hussam, he creates and he does this." I just don't see it. All he does is dribbles. I actually want to see is there dribbling stats on the Premier League
What
website?
was the last game? Hold on, people. What was the last game Diaz created a big chance in?
Which
I'm gonna go. I'm going through now trying to find it. It was at West Ham. Got an assist against
how many
West
big
Ham.
chances missed Diaz has?
Didn't take one against West Ham.
17 big chances missed.
Fucking hell. The thing is, though, the one part about this that I don't like it doesn't. There's no way to find big chances scored. Like I wish I could find. I wish it was just obviously big chance conversion rate. But if I go to the 2-0 Everton, did we get a big chance created there? No. So we are now 4 games in a row without a big chance created. Fulham, did we get one against Fulham? 5 without a big chance created. Do you want me to include Europa League as well? I'll include Europa League as well. Atalanta away. 6 games in a row without a big chance created. Palace at home. 7 games in a row without a big chance created. Atalanta at home. He came off the bench. 8 games in a row without a big chance created. Crystal Palace. I've done Crystal Palace actually. United away. United away was the last time Luis Diaz created a big chance.
Can I tell you, Cody Gakpo has very similar numbers.
That's fine. If in that time from United away on April 7th, I'll tell you exactly how many big chances Cody Gakpo has created. Cody Gakpo has created Atalanta at home.
Gakpo got 8 big chances created in 55 appearances.
2. Hold on, Hassan. Let me just do me calculations here. 3.
Do them. 11 big chances missed. I can chat. Gakpo and Diaz stats are very similar. Let me try to do that. This season alone, Leighton.
5.
Let's go, Nunez. Toka, cover your eyes.
So,
guys,
in the time, Hassan, since Luis Diaz created the last big chance, Gakpo has created 5. In the time since Diaz created his last big chance. Gakpo's created 5, and he didn't even play one of the games.
You know what? I'll give Gakpo some leeway as well because he's played like in the 8 and he's played like in all these positions as well. Can everyone hide their eyes? Everyone ready? Let's look, Habibis. So now we scroll down. 20 goals in 64 appearances.
It's not
You get to
brilliant.
me?
What's his big chances created? Oh my god, 22! 22!
Guys, Darwin Nunez, who's a donkey, has more big chances created than Diaz.
He has over double. He has over double.
Luis Diaz has 22 big chances created.
Could you go find Jota's for the last 2 years? But mind you, Jota was injured as well.
You want to see you ready for it? There you are.
47 big chances missed. Fucking hell. You know what's mental, Sam? You know what's mental? If we factor in here, so if we include the 40, if we include the 47 big chances missed, 47 big chances missed, 22 big chances created, that's 69. How many big chances do we reckon he scored? Because he scored a couple. Are we going to do a leeway of about 7? Should we just give him 7? Because we don't have the stats here. Should we say he scored 7? So 47 plus 22 plus 7 gets you 76. Darwin Nunez in 2 years has been involved in 76 big chances in the Premier League alone. How the fuck?
This is actually insane. This is actually insane, to be honest with you.
Has he hit the post 14 times?
47 big chances missed. Fuck my life. Can we try the player that they want to sell, Tom?
What Salah?
He's the problem, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the problem for Liverpool Football Club. My God, this is a fucking long-ass list as well. Okay. You guys ready? Hey, chat, you guys ready for the guy we should sell? Right here. 157 goals and 262 appearances. Look at the big chances created, brother. He has 100 more big chances created than Luis Diaz. 4 more years. So he basically, if they played together. Okay, let me do quick math. So Luis Diaz has 9 big chances created in 2 years. Mo Salah has 109 big chances created in how long? In 7 years. So let's do quick math. So for Luis Diaz, I've got to multiply 9 by 7 and divide it by 2. Divided by 2. So if Luis Diaz stayed as long as Mo Salah done at Liverpool, he would have 31 big chances created in 7 years. Oh my days, bro.
Salah nearly hit 31 big chances created this season.
This season. Salah's nearly on 31 this season, brother.
I'm telling you, like people will sit there and try and tell me about Diaz.
He has 129 big chances missed, which averages to 129 divided by 7. That's about 18 big chances missed a year. But at the same time, where he rectifies this is this, of course.
I'll be real. I'm tapped out of the Luis Diaz thing. I can buy a winger who has his levels of output, but is much younger.
Can we do this season alone, please? Actually, let's just try 23-24. Apply filters. Let me just look at this for a second. So let's, brother, why you zoom in? I don't even have a mouse. I have a mouse pad. Wait, what? 1 second. Why did he go from the right to the left of the screen all of a sudden? Is it because it's this season the numbers are like different? Okay, we try like this. Anyway, this season, 18 goals, 15 big chances missed, 23 big chances created. My God.
Let me just check something real quick.
Almost 30 passes a game.
Let me just quick check something.
People in the chat are saying check Anthony Gordon's stats. Actually, that's a good shout. Let me check Anthony Gordon.
Luis Diaz has been at Liverpool for 2.5 years now and has 11 assists in all competitions, by the way. Diaz has 11 assists in all competitions for Liverpool across his entire career. Salah has 10 in the Premier League alone.
Let me check. Here's Anthony Gordon's stats because we will link to them. Stats.
I think he's on 11 goals, 10 assists.
Let me just filter it to this season. 23-24. Okay. He has 16. He has 16 big chances created. He has 16 big chances created. He only has 9 big chances missed. And he has 11 goals.
Oh, just...
So he's probably outperforming his XG.
I actually kind of want to stop seeing all these wingers that are just so much better than mine at the minute. I want to live in blissful ignorance for a couple of weeks. Like, let me just get rid of Diaz. Let me move him on. I understand that Nunez isn't going to go in the same window. And
why,
ultimately, because we're not going to move on too forwards, and you're going to lose money on Nunez, which the club and Edwards might just see it as a case of, if we keep him around one more year and we can sort of stat pad where his goals come in, we can up his value again to a point where it's more acceptable to sell. Plus, whether you like it or not, Nunez has more upside than Diaz. It's like Diaz is bottom. Diaz is bottom of the barrel in terms of our attackers. Diaz has to go. If I've got to sell one, it's Diaz. I can at least keep Nunez around and sort of chuck him.
Tom on this whole chat, I'm going to give you guys stats. Tell me who you think this player is this season. 18 appearances, 10 goals, 5 assists, 8 big chances created.
Is this Premier League?
And 2 big chances missed.
Is this just Premier League?
Don't go on your phone. Just give me a guess.
I'm asking, is this just Premier League?
Yeah, everyone got it already in the chat.
Elise.
Yeah. Let me just show the chat real quick.
Another one that bothers me. Imagine if you could keep Pedro Neto fit, man. I'd love Pedro Neto if he could stay fit. Michael
Olise right here, 2024. He's only had 18 appearances and he already has 10 goals. Like, bro, in 18 appearances, he has 6 more goals than Luis Diaz's career at Liverpool. And he only has 1 less big chance created than Luis Diaz's career. Okay, you know what I want to do? I want to do something real quick. I just want to go all seasons quickly, just to kind of check his overall numbers. Ooh, he's got 27 big chances created. That's triple Luis Diaz.
What year did he join Palace?
Let me check.
Was it 21-22?
I think so. Michael Olise. Yeah, 21-22. That's the same year we bought Diaz, by the way.
I mean, his numbers have always been pretty decent for a Palace side that have been managed by Hodgson for large parts.
Let me check one last player, Tom.
Pinto, I'll say it again. I would rather keep Nunez than Diaz. You could ask me that. I will 100% keep Nunez over Diaz. Nunez gives me better output. It's not good output, but it's better output than what Diaz gives me, and I don't care about Yoga Bonito. Watch me take on a man and then not beat him.
Kudus in 32 appearances, 7 goals, 5 big chances created.
Yeah, but do you know my issue with Kudus? Have a guess how many league goals that man has in 2024.
How many? 2?
1.
Yeah, I know. That would be the risk with him.
There needs to be more. There's things you can say. And look, in an ideal world, we have a big clear out this summer, and a lot of players move on, and a lot of players come in, and we use it as a sort of foundation year, and then we kick on after that. Do I think that's going to happen? I doubt it. So I've got to sort of pick and choose. You know, like
no, but can I ask you a genuine question, Tom? Because that will want to be my next section. I mean, we've already spoken about Luis Diaz. Look, for me, my opinion is very crystal clear on Luis Diaz. We need to sell him. We need to move on. Like, I've actually had enough of the guy. I've actively had enough of the guy, because I just think he's just not good enough. He's just not good enough for this football club. This league is not his type of league, and he should be moved on ASAP. Thank you all, everyone, for the super chats. By the way, we're not ignoring you guys. We're gonna get to you guys in a second. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. All the super chatters. Just quickly, I want to ask you something, Tom, on a reel, before we even unpack everything. Are you one of those who will just trust Michael Edwards blindly? Like, whoever he gets, I'm just going to be calm with.
To an nth degree, yes. In the sense of, I will have my opinions on the player if I've watched them, but I'm not going to write them off straight away. So, like, if we bought Richarlison for whatever reason, I don't like him. I don't think he's very good.
There's no way you used Richarlison. That's
no, but I'm just using it. I threw a name out there of a player that I don't.
That's an extreme example.
Yeah, but like, there's players that I don't like watching. If we bought one of them, I'd sit there. I don't really like them. I've never really liked watching them play. But fair enough. I'll let him have a chance. I'll let him see how it works out. And if it works out great, we're loving life, aren't we? At the end of the day, like I said at the very start of this whole thing, Edwards was the key. Edwards was the key. I would have had Edwards in his team and whatever fucking manager and players they want to get, because they were the difference maker for us. When we closed the gap on City in 2018 and 2019, it was the data-driven analytics. That was how you done it. That was what they didn't have. That was what we had. We're getting that back now. Let's use it to its full advantage and let's trust it. So, yeah, if Edwards comes in, there is going to be an element of blind faith. It's not going to be entirely blind, where if people question the transfer, they go, "Oh, how dare you!" I can understand concerns, but the way I stand, that I wanted Edwards back, so I gotta live and die by what he says, and it's better than having fucking York sitting in Ibiza
last season.
Fucking sitting in Ibiza trying to negotiate transfers. What are we doing here, man?
The funniest time to be a Liverpool fan, honestly. The funniest and the worst time by far. Life was long back in those days. I had the whole villain arc turn. That was bad. So, the reason why I ask you about Edwards is, and this links to the kind of the second guy we're linked to, since we've spoken about Diaz, player I do want to ask you about, Tom, is Summerville, because he's been a player that we've been linked with this season a little bit. People are looking at, maybe if we do sell, Luis Diaz, we do end up with Summerville. I don't know what your thought process is on him.
I think he's a good player. I think he's had a very good year in the Championship. I think he won Championship Player of the Year. He had a decent season last year, but again, the output wasn't great last year. The output's been very good this year, but it wasn't great last year. He's not like top target. I'll tell you that much. If we're going into this window and they're going, Summerville's the main guy for Liverpool, I'll be a little bit disappointed. But if you can add him to the squad for like 25, 30 mil, which is apparently all he'd cost if Leeds don't get promoted, I don't see how that move. Plus, correct me if I'm wrong, people, is he not homegrown?
I have no idea. I wish I could give you the answer.
Like, if he's homegrown,
Schmodic's
won it, but Summerville was nominated for it, weren't he? Summerville was like one of the nominations for it. So, like,
you're believing Georgie?
Well, his team's in the play. His team's in the Championship, weren't it?
No, Georgie's one of the biggest trolls. Don't ever believe Georgie. Trust me, don't believe Georgie.
I know Summerville is Dutch in the same way Romeo Lavia is Belgian. If they've been in the Premier League if they've been in England, for 3 years before they turned 21, then he's homegrown. He joined Leeds in 2020, and he is now 22. So yeah, Summerville's homegrown. So that's another benefit to having him, in a sense. If you can get him for 25, 30, you take it and run. They did give it Summerville. Thank you. So Summerville did win Championship Player of the Year. I knew he did. So there's a lot of things there.
Georgie,
we've had a little bit of success from shopping in and around that division before. I don't see how it could be a bad deal, but if that's the only forward we buy, it's a little bit of you're putting an awful lot of faith in people who haven't really lived up to it yet.
Fair enough. Pearce. So for me with Summerville, I don't want him. And I fear the step up. Because the step up when it comes to the Premier League is a massive step up from the Championship. I mean, when you look at the likes of Adel Tarabt and other players who have absolutely killed it in the Championship. You can even go look at Adel Tarabt's stats for QPR, by the way. Adel Tarabt for his stats for QPR are incredible stats. Like he had like 18 goals, I think 80, like 15 assists, 13 assists, something like that, and he absolutely killed it for QPR. And you know, I'll be honest with you. Look, I do trust Michael Edwards. I've already titled about 4 or 5 streams. Let the nerds cook. I trust the nerds. You get me? The reason why Liverpool fell off to begin with is us not trusting the nerds anymore. So I do realize there is a value in us trusting the nerds and basically letting the nerds cook. I'm with you guys. I think that would actually be a good decision. However, I'm just saying when it comes to the situation with Summerville, it's just too much of a step up. I think playing for Leeds in the Championship versus playing for Liverpool in the Premier League are two completely different animals. We saw Summerville in the Premier League itself, by the way. We've seen Summerville in the Premier League itself, and he was okay. Like, he was all right. I know he scored a goal against us, but he was okay. He was all right.
4 goals last year, but they all came in like one spell. The reason why I feel it's
don't you think the step up is too far, though?
If he was coming in to start, yes.
No, but he would come in to start.
But he wouldn't. So
yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't. You'd have Gakpo starting on the left, Salah on the right, Nunez or Jota up front, and then fucking Harvey or Szoboszlai to 10. So Summerville can be the backup on the left, and then you need a backup on the right. Or realistically, I think our forward line depth is going to end up being Nunez and Jota as your 2 strikers, Salah and Elliott on the right, Carvalho and Szoboszlai in the middle, Gakpo and whoever on the left, whether that's Summerville or whether they try and spend bigger. But I could see Edwards and his team going, the game changes are deeper on the pitch. You spend big in your defense and your DM, and you can afford a couple of risks in the attack sort of thing. So I could see us cheaping out for a year in the attack and sort of gambling on Salah's greatness to guide us through.
Why should we, though? We have money, bro.
My point on that is you have money, but Edwards doesn't spend big on attackers. One of the key principles to Moneyball is, especially in football, is you don't really spend big on your attackers because they're the most overvalued players. You spend big on your defenders and your midfielders, and you try and find value in the attack. So, like, I could see us spending 60, 70 on a centre-back, 50, 60 on a left-back, 60, 70 on a DM, and using the rest of the money to buy a cheap little left winger. That's still a 200 million window. But you've addressed...
No, but I feel like you're underestimating how cheap the other positions would be, Tom.
How am I underestimating? I want to buy top class. I want to buy a top class DM. I want to buy a top... Like, for me, if you can do better than Ugarte, 100% go for it. But Ugarte is just the name that sticks in my head as someone who you can put alongside McAllister.
I think the DM market isn't as crystal clear as it was last season or the season before.
The DM market doesn't have a lot of clear names, but I look at Ugarte and I just see a ball winner. A pure...
Okay, let me ask you, let me change the question. How much do you think we spend without any sales?
110, 120 maybe.
Yeah, but then that's not good enough by definition. Because we do have to spend a lot of money this summer. Yeah,
but that's what we've always spent without sales. And that's always been like the max limit of what we'd spend without sales, kind of. If you factor in the sales of Tsimikas, there's another 15, 20.
There you are.
You factor in the sales of Diaz.
The sales of Tsimikas, of course you'd say Tsimikas.
The sales of Diaz, who was like 60, that's 75. Who else could go this summer? Let's just say, for example, a couple of youngsters go. Like, fucking, I don't know. Morton moves to like Luton or something, I don't know. And a couple others move, and that adds up to 15, 20. Kelleher goes, for 20. All of a sudden, that's about 110. To add that on to your 120, that's 230. And you've not really lost much there.
Chat, can I just ask you out of curiosity? Would you rather sell Tsimikas or Robertson in the chat? Write me one name.
If you say you would rather
no,
sell
no,
Robertson...
don't convince them. I won't convince them either. I just want to hear their foundational opinion. See how I'm not going to do any Tsimikas prop? I won't. I just want them to let me know who they would rather sell. I'm not even going to convince them of anything. I want to hear their opinion. There you are. See that, Tom? See that? I don't say anything. Just look at the comment section.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of Tsimikas. You're laughing at Tsimikas.
No, there's a lot of robos.
There's a lot of both, but my argument for selling Tsimikas is better than your argument for selling Robertson.
My argument is actually a very logical argument.
What's your argument for selling Robertson over Tsimikas then?
It's normal to sell the starter and keep the backup because the starter won't accept being a backup.
And then my point is, I don't think
your left back target is Maatsen. Do you think Robertson's gonna sit there and go like,
hold on.
Yeah, let Maatsen start ahead of me.
The more I think about it, the more I think we might just buy a centre back and put him at left back. We might go to a 3 centre back.
Here we go, Tom. You're just such a waffle merchant, honestly.
No, we could do. And
Stop thinking we play like Pep. We don't,
okay.
Bro.
If you want me to put it plainly and simply, Sam, I need my backup to be able to come in out the cold and have a good game. Tsimikas needs 10 games in a row to get to an acceptable level. I can't have that in the backup. Whenever Tsimikas comes in,
that's not true. Etihad away.
Oh, yeah.
That's not true.
Etihad away. How many games in a row had Tsimikas played up to that point?
And by the way, he's played multiple good games this season.
That is not my point. My point is in off the cold straight away. He's shit.
Yeah, okay.
You pulled out Man City. You pulled out Man City away.
Good games.
You pulled out Man City away. Tsimikas at that point had played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row before that game. I'm not. He had Everton. He had Everton, Toulouse, Forest, Bournemouth, Luton, Toulouse, Brentford. All before the City game.
You know what's the common denominator? We won all those games.
We lost to Toulouse, actually. We drew with Luton.
That doesn't matter. That one was a write-off.
Oh, what about the draw with Luton when he played? Is that one a write-off as well?
You're gonna blame Luton on Tsimikas.
That one doesn't matter either.
Name 3 good Robertson games this season.
Wolves away.
Okay. By the way, the Wolves game was like in November, chat. Okay, Wolves.
It was in September, but again, he was injured for like large parts of the season.
Okay, Wolves.
I'd say he was pretty good against what was it, West Ham away.
Oh my God! Do you want me to bring out the list of crosses that hit first man? Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
I'd say Tottenham as well.
Yeah, you're just copying the chat now. Okay, Tottenham at home.
Oh, shock! I can't, guys. Guess what? I can't use games he's scored in as good games now. Apparently.
Yeah, because since when is GA a measuring stick for a left back? Have some shame.
Because that's exactly what we've used to judge fucking Robertson and Trent with years. Because they've been the best creators.
No. All his crosses hit first man against West Ham. We ain't gonna do that.
Robertson is just a better left back. If you want to play in Robertson's a better left back. You're gonna sit there and make me argue about fucking Tsimikas. Sam, what was Tsimikas'
Why are you
last
angry?
game?
Can I understand?
What was
because
Tsimikas?
You know that Tsimikas is clear right now.
No, he's not.
He pocketed Foden, lad. He did.
Milner's pocketed Foden before.
Yes, and Milner was a great servant for Liverpool Football Club. What's your point?
Gomez pocketed Foden this season. It's not like a thing to use. Sam, Tsimikas has played one game since the FA Cup game against Manchester United.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons for their downfall. We trusted Robertson again.
The game Tsimikas played was the worst loss of the bunch, the 3-0 to Atalanta. And he got rings around for the entirety of the game because guess what? Tsimikas, when he comes in after not playing for a couple of games, is crap. That's the truth. He's a
Wow,
player who needs
guys,
a
he's
run of
blaming
games.
Atalanta on Tsimikas. Such lazy analysis.
Tsimikas needs a run of games to get going.
You were Klopp out. Klopp is to blame for Atalanta. No one else. He got outcoached by Gasperini, Tom. Why don't you come here and say the truth?
Oh my God. Where did I say Atalanta is solely down to Tsimikas? I didn't, but Tsimikas didn't play well. My point in the matter is Kostas Tsimikas does not come in out of the cold and play well straight away. Tsimikas needs a run of games to get to an acceptable level. That is not what works. Says his entire fucking Liverpool career.
I love how I can wind you up even on transfer video. And you're just mad because you know I'm so clear of you when it comes to football debates. I'm so clear.
Not.
You're sat here talking about Andy Robertson in Big 2024. Where is your shame? There was Tom, let me just tell you something. There was an article about how Klopp wanted to give Firmino a contract extension and give Milner a contract extension because of his loyalty towards the players, right?
Yeah.
And you know that's exactly what you're doing right now. You're keeping Robertson.
You want me to keep Tsimikas, who's just shit, though?
No,
I don't want to have Tsimikas.
No, Tom, look at the logic I'm using, which is actually very logical. Keep the backup left back and sign a starting left back. How's that crazy?
Because then we don't. That's not smart. That's not smart. The logical.
That's actually smart.
The logical thing to do is sell the backup, move the starter to be the backup, and buy a new starter.
Yeah, and do you think Robertson will accept being backup?
I think he's fucking got to. I think.
There you are. So now you're talking about he's got to, but we all know he won't.
I think he's got to fight for his position. That's what he's got to do.
You're moving the goalpost. You are.
How am I moving the goalpost?
Because my main issue with this is you know that Robertson won't accept being the backup. You know this.
What? Robertson might not be the backup next year if he plays fucking well.
Oh, the truth has been revealed, chat.
How?
So you just want to do the Klopp loyalty thing, huh?
This is not Klopp loyalty.
This is literally Klopp loyalty. This is the Achilles heel.
Klopp loyalty would be keeping both of them.
Loki, that's true, but that's beside the point.
I want to keep a level high at left back, which is sell the backup, who is shit in Tsimikas, move Robertson to that spot, buy a new left back, and then a year down the line, if Robertson isn't handling it, sell him as well. That's what you do. That's what you do. And you might not even need to buy a replacement
has some form of value right now. But if we wait another year, I think his value will drop massively.
Right. How much are you getting for Tsimikas now?
Fucking 10 million.
How much are you getting for Robertson now?
Honest?
Yeah, go honestly.
Call Bayern and ask for 40. You get it.
So 40. So you think within a year, Robertson will drop by minimum 30 million?
Why are you doing an accent?
Because your whole point was, we've got to sell now before we lose value. We sell Tsimikas now. So next year.
If Robertson plays at the level he did this year, his value is going to go down by half.
Hassam, if you sell Robertson, keep Tsimikas as the backup, what is his value next year? Is it 10 million again?
No, it's 5 million.
It's 5 million. It's 5 million. So the logic would dictate, Hassam, I sell Tsimikas whilst his value
but there's a difference between comparing 40 to 20 or 10 to 5. That's not a loss anyway.
It is a fucking loss.
No,
we paid fucking 11 for Tsimikas.
No, but you know my point when I say that's not a loss. Like 40 million is a lot of money. 10 million is not a lot of money.
Robertson is a better left back.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
2024, he's not a better left back.
Yes,
2024, Zinchenko is better than Robertson.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
No, he isn't. Now I know you're taking the piss.
I'm not. I'm actually being serious. 2024, Luke Shaw is a better left back than Robertson.
Has Luke Shaw even played in 2024?
He's one of the worst left backs in the league, Tom. You guys just want to do the hugging and kissing.
Robertson is not one of the worst left backs in the league.
Yes, he is.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is, brother. That's not even an agenda. That's reality.
No, he isn't.
All his crosses hit first man. All his corners hit first man.
That was the same fucking thing that happened when he was in his pomp.
No, when he was in his pomp, he's a lot better at crossing the ball.
I used to remember every single time Robertson had a corner from 2018 to 2020, I fucking resigned myself to it getting cleared. Every single year, we would top the metrics for most goals from set pieces, and I'd sit there and go, how? None of our corners cleared the first man. It's not a new problem. It has been a problem for fucking 6 years. But I'm not keeping Simicast on the basis that he is better at corners, because ultimately he is a left back. Simicast does not hold a torch to Robertson defensively.
Tom, before we actually go to our future and left backs, can I ask you one question? I just wanted to be honest about it. Just one question, and if you're honest about this, we'll move on. If Robertson took the corner that Simicast took in the Carabao Cup final, would that game have gone to penalties? Be honest.
Yes. That's fantastic, Sam. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So I should keep the worst player. I should keep.
No. Listen, forget all that. Listen, let's move on.
Guys.
But that was a very funny response, because at least you know what? I'll give Tom. He was actually honest. I'll actually give him that.
I should keep the worst player, guys, because he got an assist.
He's actually honest. I'm being so honest with you.
He's a shit left back, but he got an assist. That's what I should do. I should keep him.
He's actually honest. I'll be sorry with you. You know, that corner we probably go to penalty shootout because it would have hit the first man. So speaking of the left back situation, what do you think of this guy on our screen, my brother? I made sure I made him as well the centerpiece of the screen, because according to Just Tabang, I don't know if it's true or not, because you can't believe Just Tabang sometimes. He can waffle. You know, he's our main target. For the people who cannot see it because of me and Tom here, you can see it now. You get me? There you are. Ait Nouri.
Wait, are we using the Just Tabang have a source, or was it just a bang saying?
No, like stuff he's read from the internet. You know, so obviously the left back options that have been spoken about are Estupinian, Ait Nouri, Robinson from Fulham. The hell is wrong with you, bro?
I'm trying to find this Ait Nouri thing. Oh fucking hell!
You're gonna get timed out for this one right here. Hold this time out. That's a bad opinion.
The part that worries me with Ait Nouri is how much of this season has he played as a left back, if you get me. Not a wing back and not as a left winger, because he's done a lot as a left winger and a lot as a left wing back. As a left back, it's a different kind of job. And especially if you've got Trent in the team.
Do this clownery by yourself. Go ahead.
I'll do this clownery by myself.
Left wing back. Yeah, but keep Robertson, even though his corners hit first man. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, because ultimately he's a better defender. My point is, if Trent is going to be this free-flowing attacking fullback down the right next season, my left back needs to be sort of disciplined and defensive, and effectively can form a centre-back or a DM. That's not Ait Nouri. Ait Nouri would be the guy who you want instead of a Trent, but on the left, but he's not that. But we have Trent already, so why would I do that? I look at it and go, you're either buying a left back who can like invert into the middle, or you're buying a left back who can play as a centre back and form a 3-2 and build up. And if you're that, Nouri is probably neither one of them. If you're looking for the guy to form the 3-2 and build up, you're looking for a centre back, like I said, of the ilk of a Gvardiol. A Gvardiol would have been the kind of guy you want. Yeah, but Mo Mohammed, left back and left wing back are two vastly different jobs. They're two vastly different jobs. Left wing back has a lot more freedom because you've got three defenders behind you. Estupiñán just has the same problems for me. He's better at doing the inverted thing, but like, I also think Estupiñán's a little bit like is he not like 27 now? Like that's the part that gets me.
Why are you so afraid of being on the
So, like,
screen by yourself? You're a superstar.
I'm
Don't
not.
worry.
I'm reading comments. I'm reading comments, mate.
Yeah,
But
be
look,
calm about it.
I think
You're
the
him, don't
move
worry.
is that we end up. The move is that we end up buying a centre back who plays left back type thing. That's what we do in my
No, but
eyes.
that's
Then
not how Slot
you're
plays. You
gonna
know this.
slot play. I mean, slot. How does slot play? Then educate me.
I'll tell you how. 4-2-3-1.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You get me?
Mm-hmm. I'm following. I'm following. I gathered 4-2-3-1.
Possession football, but not like Pep.
Yeah.
It's more intense. It has an intensity to it. And he
Mhm.
plays with definitely a left back at left back.
Mm-hmm. Does he now?
Yes.
So
Isn't his left back Gertruda, or is that?
that's his right back. That's the guy who inverts. The left back's more
Yeah, Gertruda.
defensive. The left back's more attacking. But the only reason he does that is because Gertruda is a natural centre back. So in situations, he will form a 3-2 build up where Gertruda joins the back line. So the way I see it, the way I see it going,
Marcos Lopez. Yeah, he's a left back. He's definitely a left back.
the way I see it going is either one of Robertson or Tsimikas is staying. That's the stone cold fact. We're not going to sell both of them in one window.
Okay,
So-
can we not argue about this again?
I'm not, but I'm just using it to explain my points. So there's your attacking left back. What you need is a defensive left back or someone who can invert at left back because fuck knows I don't want to see Robertson or Tsimikas invert. I've seen it once this season. I wanted to gouge my eyes out. So what do I need there? I probably need a left-footed centre back who can play that spot. Hence why, Hassam, we have been linked for time and time with left-footed centre backs, even though Van Dijk is going to play at left centre back. That's set in stone. But
This
you've
is
been
his
linked with
the
left-footed
sources,
centre
like
back.
Gazeta, blah blah blah.
Never heard of them. It might be real. What date was that posted?
I have no idea. Tabang, let me know which day.
No,
I think
me.
3 days ago. Could be.
3 days ago. I think I would have seen if it was 3 days ago.
Someone tell me when.
Show me it again.
Do you want me to show you the tweet?
Yeah, just show me the tweet again, just so I can search for it. When it focuses, right, most series.
Serious?
It was
serious?
posted. It was posted on the 14th of March. Before Edwards had even been appointed. How the fuck did they know what our transfer strategy was then? We didn't even know who the manager was going to be. So that's why I don't believe it. It was
I think we
posted
knew who the manager was going to be from time.
It was posted 2 months ago. I can't reasonably back that. The way I see it,
Go on.
you need to buy a left back who can be comfortable as a centre back or a DM, like inverting either way. And on the right,
You're so obsessed with this inversion thing, like.
I don't like inverting, but I know that Slot does.
Slot.
So I've got to accept it. Yes, I said I wanted Ian Maatsen if I had to buy an attacking left back. Fucking hell. If I had to buy an attacking left back, if I was selling both of them, I'd buy Ian Maatsen and a left-footed centre-back. That's what I do.
And that's why whenever you come on Hussam X, Tom literally get cooked. It's not me.
How? I've literally explained I couldn't explain it.
Your whole basis for not wanting Ait Nouri has literally been revoked for your basis for wanting Maatsen.
How? I don't want either of them at this point because I know one of them is going to stay.
Your first statement was, what worries me about Ait Nouri is he's a left wing back. Yeah, but that's where Maatsen is.
Ian Maatsen's played in the back four for Dortmund.
Oh my God. He's going to lie. He's going to lie again. Here we go.
Am I? So Hassam. So let's go look at the Dortmund lineup, shall we?
I know he's played in the back four, but Maatsen is a left wing back. Everyone knows this.
But he's played in the back four. There's a distinct difference.
They're left to you in the chat, Tom. It's bad. This is very bad for your PR.
There's a distinct difference. Ultimately, then, the way I just see us buying a centre back for there. That's what I see. I just see us buying a centre back for there. You've got Robertson there, so there's your attacking one. You buy a defensive one. That's what you do.
This fucking Robertson guy again. You guys just never learn, honestly.
I'm
You guys
being
always
realistic. I'm being
like to
realistic.
keep a bar of soap until there's nothing left and just keep doing the same crap over and over again. There's no difference for me with keeping Robertson and keeping Henderson. There's zero difference.
I am being realistic.
Stop being realistic. Because there's no such thing as being realistic nowadays. Because we have to spend the money. You need to understand this. Also, we haven't spent money in a long time. Also, we could spend 400 million without breaking FFP laws. So stop talking to me about realistic because we have money.
Right, you want me to be unrealistic? I will show you.
No, I just want you to stop acting like we're broke.
No, you asked me to stop being realistic, so I'm going to show you exactly.
You slot right in with Redmond TV, but this is football. You get me?
I will show you exactly the team I want if money is no object.
He's now going to go over the top. Mbappe, Vinicius, and all this.
No, I'm going to keep.
Don't go over the top, Tom, please. I know how you can be. Just to prove a point, it'll be like fascistas or whatever it's called.
There will be.
What are you doing?
I'm doing it so everyone can see it on a screen because I know you and you don't deal with numbers very well and just all that stuff. So I'm going to visualize it for you.
I don't deal with numbers very well. What do you mean?
No,
I'm
you
a chemical engineer.
Who's that one on the right?
Don't disrespect me like that.
I'll come back. I'll come back to the right.
I gave you one chemical engineering lesson. You would fail it. Fraud. Talk about I don't deal with numbers. Fraudulent behavior, Tom.
I don't know who I'd want. In fact, no, I know who I'd want on the right. Be something like that, and then
Lloyd Kelly. Fuck that, bro.
No, not Lloyd Kelly. Here, Hassam. I have visualized it all for you right there.
Yeah, let's see the Tom Little vision. I could smell it through the screen. Yes, let's go.
This is what I would do.
Foremost, brother, dealing with numbers. Do you think we can read that shit? Can you fucking zoom in, actually? Oh, so you can't.
It doesn't allow me to. It doesn't allow me to. You can see them.
I'm the guy who can't deal with numbers. Zoom in.
Yeah.
Or at least change the font to like white or something.
How can you not read black on green?
It's by the way, I promise you, I can't even read it. So the guys on their phone right now 100% can't read it.
You can so read that.
Tom, can you stop moaning and just change the font color?
I don't. Do you want to know what it is, Tom? I don't know how. So
there you are. There you are. You can't deal with numbers. My name's Tom Little. I'm such a fucking expert. Bozo, hold that.
See, look, everyone's saying they can read it, so it's fine. This is what I'd do. The comments there, mate. Read the comments.
Okay, go on. Go on.
So
it's
basically,
because you can't change a font color. Go on.
Yeah. They just end up forming this in the attack. Either that or this. See how it
can you
always
actually
has to
tell us who's on the screen first?
How can you not read the names?
Read the team.
Right. Trent at right back. Canate, Van Dijk, Machin, Ugarte, McAllister, Elise, Szoboszlai, Leao, Salah.
This team fucking stinks, bro. I'm be honest with you.
What's your ideal team then? What's your ideal team?
Where's the balance?
It's fucking
this team has no balance whatsoever, Tom. Are you aware of that?
How is that team unbalanced? Please enlighten me.
This team is very unbalanced because Leao is not a 10 as well. Switch off FIFA.
He goes there. He forms as a second striker.
There is no way you're actually doing that. Do you actually like deep down? Do you actually believe like?
How about this? How about this, man? Do you want to go for Kvaratskhelia there then? How about you go for Kvaratskhelia then?
If you could spell Kvaratskhelia correct.
Is that right?
Let me check the. Nope, wrong because there's no K. Hold that.
What do you mean there's no K in Kvaratskhelia?
No, in the middle. You wrote a K. That's wrong spelling.
There is a K in there, you lying bastard.
You're such a fraud. You can't even.
So
That's, by the way, that's actually not how his name is spelled.
It's exactly how it's spelled.
No, it's not.
It is KVARA, KVARA, TSK, TSK, HELIA. That's how you spell it.
That's the wrong spelling. I'm looking at the spelling right now.
It's not.
Kvara.
Yes.
TSK HELIA.
Yes.
Oh. You know how you spelled it wrong? You had Google open in the new tab.
Oh my god. You are a fucking pain in the arse, Sam.
I've never spelled it right, so how can you spell it right?
Because I know language. I can enunciate correctly. I'm not an idiot. Fucking hell.
Can you spell superfragilistic expialidocious?
Well, that doesn't exist. It's actually supercalifragilistic. And no, I can't because that's a fucking stupid thing to try and spell.
Can you actually spell?
Yes, I can spell.
Can you actually like dead ass?
Yes.
Like for real, for real.
What are you trying to do here?
Nothing. I'm just asking you.
Yes, I'm pretty
Okay,
good
look
at
at the
spelling.
screen right now so I can see your face. Get this shit off my screen right now. Don't lie. Look at the screen. Look at the screen right now. Spell conscientious.
Conscient. Let me write it down. I'm not going to look on my phone. I just need a pen to write it down. Or the pencil to write
Don't
it down.
lie. Don't lie though.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I don't have a pen anywhere. Fuck's sake. I have a pencil.
Don't spell it in the chat. Come on, guys. Don't ruin the fun.
I'm going to use the highlighter.
Tom, can you actually not look at the chat? Because I know you're...
I'm not looking.
You
I'm not
already
going
looked!
to...
You already
I'm
just
not,
looked!
I have not.
No,
looked
I'm not going to count this. I have to change the word now. I have to change the word. Are you ready with a pen and paper? No, you already looked.
Yes. I'm ready with the highlighter and paper, yes.
I'm going to change the word. Okay?
I'm on private chat as well, so I can't even read anything.
Okay, since you're on private chat, look at the screen right now. What does it say in the private chat?
Sorry, Tom. Pep leaving. Fuck off.
Okay, good. Now we know you're on private. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything.
Not,
You just
I'm
touched
not.
your mouse. You're so bad at cheating.
I'm not.
Also,
Sam,
who writes with the highlighter?
I am still on the fucking private chat.
Okay, who writes with the highlighter?
Me, because I can't find a pen.
Okay. Spell. Let me give you a good word to spell. I'm not going to go over the top. Spell nauseous. Go on.
NAUSEOUS.
NAUS?
EOUS.
Yes, then what?
EOUS. See, look at that.
Spell paradigm.
What?
Paradigm.
I don't know what that word even is, but I'm going to assume it's this. PARADIGM. I don't even know what the word means.
Yes, that is actually correct. How did you know if you don't know?
I've seen words similar to it before.
Okay, I give you two more words. If you could spell those, I'll give you your thing. Spell Massachusetts.
A state. Fuck's sake.
Yes.
I don't think I can because I don't know states. Not an actual fucking spelling word, is it?
Massachusetts.
There's supposed to be another C in there, I think. I'm going to gamble that the C goes right there. MASSA. CHU.
Yes.
SECTS.
Wrong C. Wrong C right there.
Is there another C in there, though?
Oh, there's no C. One
Fuck.
C.
Why did I think there was another C in there?
Yeah, why did you put another C?
I don't know why I thought it was another C. I was close on.
Yeah, fair.
It doesn't look right without the C in my mind. Anyway, what's the next one?
Fair. Liaison.
Oh.
This is the last one.
Liaison.
Wrong. Liaison.
Fuck off, there's an I in there.
Liaison.
There you are.
Oh, fuck off, there is. Bastard.
There is.
Oh, well.
Fair. So the 4 left backs, let's just end this left back conversation before we actually just get to the super chats. Left backs, Tom. Tell me in order. Who would you go for?
I don't know. I don't know the name exactly, but I'll go left-footed centre back is the top priority. Then out of the names that you mentioned before, like Robinson.
No, tell me like your top 5 left back targets or something. Just tell me in order.
So any left-footed centre back is number 1, Machin number 2, Robinson number 3, Ait Nouri number 4, Estupiñán number 5.
Yeah, you like Robinson more than Ait Nouri?
I think Robinson's a better left back. I think Ait Nouri's a better wing back.
Can I just give you my team for next season?
Go for it.
Alisson, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, new centre back prodigy on the bench. Left back, Ait Nouri, Robertson sold, Simcast backup. Midfield, new DM, Dog, McAllister, double pivot.
Yep.
One of Elliott or Szoboszlai in the 10. On the right, Salah. On the right, no, actually. On the right, Olise. Up top, Salah. On the left, Kudus.
Kudus on the left.
Yeah, I like that team.
I think like Kudus massively out of position there. I am.
If it were up to me, I'd go Kvara, but I'm just going with more realistic options.
So basically, your team was pretty much the exact same as mine.
No, but you put Leao in the 10. I'm going with a 4-4-2-3-1. I'm actually playing Szoboszlai or Ugarte in the 10.
I put Leao there because I want Leao to effectively be a second striker. So him and Salah can link up.
Do you think Olise could play on the left, or do you think that's asking too much?
I think you're mental.
I really like Olise, Tom. I really do, bro.
Yeah, chuck him on the right.
Every time I watch him, that guy is so good at the sport. Like,
yeah, chuck him on the right and chuck Salah up front.
So it's just the left you have a problem with.
The left is an interesting one. So like there's a number of names that could go there. Even then, like there's Gakpo in the squad who might be trusted with that spot. If you want to go by big though, you've got Leao, you've got Kvaratskhelia. It's a lot more interesting. The left on the right, you've got like the right's a bit easier because Kudus is going to be very expensive, and the output isn't necessarily the greatest at this point. Neto is very good.
Let's just go price tag related. Do you think the left back will cost us any more than 40 M's?
Yes, if you want to buy good, yes.
I think he'll cost us around 40. The DM, I think he'll also cost us around 40, 50.
No, I don't. I think you're massively underestimating the market here. I think if you want...
Let me ask you a final question.
I think your DM is going to cost you upwards of 60 because the market's not great. So any good DM is going to have a premium on. Your left back wise, I personally feel we're going to end up going for a centre back there anyway. So you might as well just add the cost of 2 centre backs, which in my mind is about 60 million a pop for a top centre back. So you're already paying 180 for 3 positions if you want good quality there. 40 mil is gambling. But when you don't have Jurgen Klopp in charge, who gave you that insurance of or almost a guarantee of development of players, it's much more of a risk. So you want to go for someone who's a little bit more set up, if you get me. So I just look at it and go, you're paying at least 60 if you want top class in any position.
I'm thinking we need around like 100 30 mil plus the Diaz sale to fund this team.
So how come earlier when I said I reckon we can spend 120 million out sales, you said that's not good enough?
No, but then you know what I remembered? Michael Edwards, for you, my brother, 75 million.
This is what happened. Like, come on, man.
75 million. You know, I just remembered Michael Edwards is in the club and he's gonna scam the fuck out of Barcelona. And I love it. Me and you both know he's gonna scam them. Like, we all know.
I already know exactly what you're gonna do this summer. Exactly what you're gonna do. We're gonna hit mid-June, and there's gonna be stories about a centre back, and everyone's gonna be thinking, "Oh, I don't know," and then you're gonna come in there with, we should sign Rafael Varane on a free.
There you are. That's a good signing.
It'll be Sergio Ramos 2.0 again.
Okay, but don't you think Varane on a free is a good signing? Don't be a fraud.
Not for the wages he'll want, no.
Oh, there you are. No, not for the wages. So just give him a year contract, good wages. Why not?
Because he was on about 350k a fucking week. You're nice, weren't he?
I don't think we're gonna pay him that much. But anyway, look, point is, Ait Nouri, Ugarte, young centre back that's a prodigy, 2 forwards. We're ready, and we should challenge next season. Not
challenge.
Yes. We can have this debate some other time. You get me?
Well, that's actually a good point. That
13 million apparently, by the way.
Yeah, that's something that you take a gamble on. That's a case.
Yeah, 13 million is not even a gamble. That's a safe bet. That's
a case of if I've got the spot free in the squad, I go for it.
Is this H from Twitter, the Liverpool era? I still remember. Yo, if I make a comeback to Twitter this summer, retweet my first tweet in it. Anyway, let me just go to the super chats. Big up to all of us, all of you guys. Did I just say big up to all of us? Big up to every single one of you guys who are in here, locked in the building. 450 people still are watching us, and there's plenty of transfer videos to come this summer. Our initial like target was just 250 likes. Let's get there, despite Tom yawning. Let's get W's in the chat again for Josh Byrne for the massive super chat. Big up to you, my brother Josh. Big up to Kindi, who says, heard what Paul Joyce has been saying about Klopp, of course. And not only have I heard it, myself and Tom have been making this point for the last 2 years. We didn't need to hear it. We knew it, brother. You get me? So, you guys got the Paul Joyce vindication. But people who have been watching this football for a long time have heard about this already. So, yeah. Big up to you.
It doesn't take a genius to figure that out.
Say that again, sorry, Tom.
It doesn't take a genius to figure out that Jurgen Klopp was too loyal.
Yeah.
I don't know why everyone's acting like it's this big revelation all of a sudden.
Does this go to the Banrere fund, lol? Yes, I'll include it in the fund. Big up Tom and Hussam. Can't wait for silly season. And thank God Pep is finally gone, but we need Robo, Diaz, and Nunez out of this club. I agree with that list completely, Ed. And I actually disagree with Tom. I think value matters. And I think if we give Nunez another season, to let us down, and I think his value will shrink. Because look, let me just tell the whole world something, and I think even Tom will agree with us. Here's the thing. Keeping Nunez, there's two outcomes. Either next season starts and suddenly he starts banging in goals, which, is a possibility as well. Even as a Nunez hater, I recognize that. And the other possibility is he misses chances again. Now, if he misses chances again, I've screwed up my whole season. And on top of that, his value will go even lower than it is right now. Right now, at least, he's the Uruguay number 9. You get me? He has some form of a reputation around Europe. Sell him while you can. Cash in while you can. That's the reality. And by the way, just accept he's a flop and he's a loss. It's okay. Like, it's not that deep. Big up to you, Ed. Big up to, by the way, Ed dropped the 1610. So just for you, Ed. Just for you, Ed. Shall I play it, Tom?
Go for it.
But here we are. Say, the 2 girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
This stream is going to go into YouTube history. People gaslit into thinking dribbling is enough. And you know what it is, Radlan Taranga? It's never been a hate thing. It's just been the reality of how Diaz is as a player. He's just a dribbler. Accept it. Even if you're a pro Diaz, just say, you know what, Hussam, I like dribbling. That's it. Big up to you, Redline Taranga. Cash in on Diaz, and would you take Arteta over Slot? Of course I'd take Arteta over Slot. My dream manager is actually Mourinho, because the thing that needs a rebuild is this fan base. That's the reality. I believe this fan base needs a rebuild, because the way that we think, even Tom now, as soon as I said challenge, he wanted to start an argument, but I don't want to argue. You know, we'll have this conversation at the point of time next season, because what we do not do is start doing phases and shit. The same stuff that we mocked Arsenal fans for. They want me to do phase 1 when I've got Van Dijk, Trent, Alisson, and Mo Salah. It's crazy. Big up to Tampa Line, who says Diaz is the football version of a catfish. No, he's not a catfish. You know what Luis Diaz is? Luis Diaz is, you go onto Facebook, you get me, and she's a 3. You get me? And you meet her in real life, and she's a 3 as well. You know, that's still say. So it's not a catfish. He's just crap. We don't want the scrub Diaz. Keep him mid FC. Andy's a Barcelona fan. Hey, maybe you don't want him, Andy, but guess what? Your club want him, so you can hold that respectfully.
I am quite happy to give him to. I'm quite happy to give him to Barca. Just work me a little deal where we get you. Like, you've got Araujo. I'd take Araujo. Sort me centre back problem right out.
Tom, stop right now. Diaz for Araujo, straight on. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Same. Let's go. Let's go, Tom. That fixes an issue at our club and gets rid of Diaz. I'm all for it, brother. Just call Barcelona, tell them, you know what? We know you have all these levers and shit. Just give me Araujo, you can have him. Done. And maybe if they intend on keeping Nunez, it's good for bringing Araujo. So, you know, Araujo and Nunez can kiss in the locker room, and maybe kissing Nunez is going to make him a better player. Big up to Andy again, says, guys in the mud, I just told troops Arsenal and Liverpool are one of the Premier League teams I want to face next season. I can't wait to put you in a sliff. Brother Andy.
Oh, no, I'm so scared of Robert Lewandowski. I'm so scared of Ferran Torres. I am so scared of Oriol Romeu. I am so scared of Inigo Martinez. Oh, no. How will I ever handle that? You know, so I didn't say any good players because they'll all be injured because Xavi's overplayed them all. We'll end up playing at the fucking new camp with no one there. That's also a good thing to pop up.
I don't even have to say anything. Laughing emojis in the chat. Laughing emojis in the chat. Everyone remembers. I don't even have to say anything. I don't even have to open my mouth. I just have to put up this. Divock Origi and Jorginho Wijnaldum. You get me? That's all I have to say. I'm not even going to mention Kostas Manolas. Big up to Jack, who says we'll probably end up with some random from Torino. Hey, Jack, if that's not a Liverpool transfer, then I don't know what is. I'm going to be so honest with you. That's a Liverpool transfer.
It's funnier as well when they fucking work. And you're sitting there going, how the fuck did you see that?
How the fuck did he work? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Big up to Andrew, says FIFA saying Premier League will play abroad. What the hell, joke? I hope this is not real, because I don't want the Premier League, to be played abroad. Even though I'm an abroad fan, I just think it's wrong by definition, by concept. Like, last thing I want to see is Liverpool versus Man United in Australia or something.
Why is Nuram trying to throw Gundogan out there like it's 2019 as a scary name?
Okay, and even if Gundogan is scary, that's the only one who is. Big up to Frankie, says Tom with a sneaky low blow. You don't deal with numbers very well. I took a look at the stats, and damn, Robbo ranks as second as LB after Guardiola. Frankie, you usually make me laugh on these super chats, but this is your first ever L.
You're a fucking legend, Frankie.
Frankie, remember, me and you have like a history of 2 years of you watching my content. You get me? And now
no. Well, Frankie, don't let him try and twist you now. Don't let him try and twist you. You've said your piece, and you were very correct with it.
Disgrace. Pac-Man, Gundogan better than any Liverpool midfielders. Okay, no problem. Mo Salah is better than all their forwards. Max better than all their defenders. Trent's better than all their fullbacks. Alisson's better than their keeper. It's a team sport, brother. Big up to Mo Muhammad, who says Alphonso Davies. Last year of the deal, Madrid said no. Would you take? I've already said I'd take Alphonso Davies from last year.
Would I take a world-class left back? Yes, I would. Do I think he's going to come to Liverpool? No. I never understand.
When we meet, I will punch you in the face. That's my hi to you, because you're disgusting and you're a disgrace and you're a fraud. Because I spent the entirety of last summer telling you should sign Alphonso Davies, and you're like, No, he's too attacking. He's too attacking. That's what you said for 2 months last season. He's too attacking, Sam. Oh my God. I'm going to do this and I'm going to unplug my headphones. When I said sign Alphonso Davies for 2 months, now suddenly he's world class. You flip-flop. You sandal.
Please find me where I said this.
Fraud. 13 million for Thuram is no brainer given he's 23. 100%. 100%. Tom said it's a risk. Ain't no risk. 30 million. Let's fucking go, bro. Like, what the hell? Let's go, bro.
The thing is, the only way he comes in is if someone goes, and I don't know who go. Don't you know, I'd happily sanction a move, but I don't know who it would be who would go.
Would you take Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Big up to you, Baked. He's better than Nunez, to be fair. Big up to Redline Taranga says Thuram for 30 million. There must be a reason why. What do you mean, Redline Taranga?
He's trying to suggest that
is it injuries? Has he had a lot of injuries? Let me check.
I don't know. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Whilst you do that, let me just go address this. Chilias. I know Salah is one of the most creative passers in our squad. He's also our best goal scorer. So I want to keep my best goal scorer in a position to score goals. Rather
this is
than
Kefren.
shove him on the right and create chances for people who aren't going to score the goals.
Oh. You're responding to Chilias? I just air him. He wants to keep Nunez. He's one of the people who can't help.
Sitting there asking why I'd want to not put a 3-time Premier League Golden Boot winner up front.
Yeah, but you need to understand with Kefren as well, it's not even injuries. He's just unhappy and wants to leave because it's the last year of his contract. Which is good. You know, bring him to LFC. Anyway, on that note, I just realized Tom's channel is not even in the title. Wow.
Oh, thanks.
Wow.
Cheers. Appreciate
There
that.
you are. I'm gonna put it now. Okay, can you entertain them for 10 seconds as I put them in the title? Tell them to like and subscribe. Actually, do something useful.
I don't know if I want to, actually. I've just seen this. I don't know. Like and subscribe to my channel, by the way, people. Obviously, Hassam's not giving me the full credit in the title, so I have to do it myself. We sorted now?
No. You know who tagged? I tagged Tom, and it tagged Lewis Tomlinson, the fucking One Direction singer.
Fuck's sake.
I'd have all like the... What do they call the fans of One Direction?
Why would I know? Why would I know?
Because you're a weirdo like that. You know some of this shit sometimes.
Why would I know that?
Tom, I already told you, because you're a weirdo. You know random shit sometimes. It's true.
You're a dickhead is what you are.
No, I'm not, but you do know this random shit. Anyway, Tom Little's channel is now in the title. Go over to Thomas Little and subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Big up to every single super chatter. Big up to... Who am I bigging up? There you are.
Wait.
Redline Teranga, Jack, Sven, Felipe, Josh, Gagandeep, Ed, Tampa Lion, you get me, Baked, Mo, Frankie, Andrew, Jack, Andy Q, and Ed and Gagandeep. Big up to every single one of you guys for the super chats. His channel is in the title. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I don't know what else content I'm going to do. It's probably all going to be mostly transfer talk from now on until we get to the Euros. So, there you are. There you are. See, you should have done your research. El Bozo. Love you all.
Are you a Swiftie?
No, I'm not a Swiftie.
The chat is saying otherwise.
No, I've already explained this yesterday. You know what I do at the gym? Whenever I want to break my personal best, I put on a Swift song because I hate her music. And it pisses me off so much that I break my personal best. And I'm only allowed to change the song if I actually break the personal best. So I use it as negative motivation, basically.
Fair enough.
Can you guess the Taylor Swift song that I listen to?
I don't know any of them.
I just chose one of the famous ones, to be honest with you. It's like, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. That's it.
Right, yeah.
And you know what it is? I'm trying to max out this back machine. I'm only allowed to change the song if I fucking do the set properly. Like I've got to do 12
Right.
maxes, and she pisses me off. So I have to make it. That's basically what I've done. Also,
Yeah,
Toka,
yeah.
you're
We all
talking about
believe you,
this right
Tom.
here. You're talking about this right here, Toka. You get me? When you watch anime, so you have the bigger L. You get me? Fucking grown ass man from Azerbaijan watching anime. Imagine. Anyway, love you all. Like, subscribe, and we'll be back, lads. I don't know when, but we'll be back.